My name is Jody Latina. I'm the Associate Vice President for Communications and Media here at Central Connecticut State University. It's my pleasure this morning to have you here and to invite up Dr. Toro to say a few remarks. And just to let you know, too, that up here we have Lloyd Blanchard from the System Office. He's the Vice President of Administration. Sal Centurino, our Vice President for, you have a new title, Operations. And Paula Talty, our Interim Dean here at the School of Education. But it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Zulma Toro, the President and the first Hispanic Chief Executive and female President of Central in our 175-year anniversary.
Thank you, Jody. Good morning, everyone. Esteemed guests, faculty, and staff, welcome, Lloyd. Today is a momentous occasion as we gather to finally host an official ribbon cutting for the new Henry Barnard Hall. As many of you know, the COVID-19 pandemic interrupted our plans to celebrate this new era for Barnard Hall. The renovation and expansion to this building was a long time coming, one of several projects included on the university's 1999 master plan. That's why I don't want new master plans, because it would take over 25 years to complete them. So I think we can all argue it was worth the wait. This beautiful building has become a thriving space for the campus community. Numerous meetings, seminars, and ceremonies have taken place in the community room just behind us. The Literacy Center is a warm and welcoming space for our young visitors. On most warm days, the patio, this area here, is a popular spot among students and faculty. And as we stand here today, we are also celebrating the new heart of our School of Education. For 175 years, we have been preparing teachers to excel in the classroom. Our students participate in learning experiences that are rich in a variety of perspectives, values, attitudes, and beliefs. And now, those future educators and faculty can collaborate in a new innovative space. We are accredited by the highly regarded Council for Accreditation of Educator Preparation and have held that accreditation longer, hear this, longer than any other institution in this state. As the first publicly funded institution, we are the only one that can claim that. I thank the interim School of Education Dean, Paula Talty, for her leadership in this very important endeavor of keeping our accreditation. Barnard Hall is not just a structure. It captures the heart of Central's original mission to serve a new generation of educators. These days, educators fill many roles, from classroom teachers and professors to literacy specialists and administrators, to name a few. Today marks a new chapter in our 175-year history, a chapter filled with promise, growth, and endless possibilities. Let's celebrate this expansion of Central's legacy, knowing that Henry Barnard Hall will continue to be a beacon of excellence in education for years to come. Thank to everyone who has been part of this very important journey, from the planning stages to the final touches. Together, we have created a space that embodies the spirit of learning, collaboration, and community, what characterize our institution. Again, thank you for being with us on this rainy day, and let's celebrate another accomplishment of this institution.
It's now my pleasure to introduce Interim Dean, Dr. Paula Talty.
Good morning, everybody. You ever see a mic this big? It's like Star Wars. It's my privilege to welcome you to the opening of the School of Education here at CCSU. Central has a long-standing tradition of preparing outstanding educators at every level of their career, from teachers in the classroom, to reading specialists, to building leaders, to the superintendent of schools. Indeed, it's very difficult to find a district in Connecticut that doesn't have an educator who was trained here at CCSU. We're excited about our newly renovated building, the new annex, and the possibilities for expanding our current education programs and the innovation of new programs. For example, this coming fall, we will be hosting the first cohort of the CCSU Inspire Teacher Residency. This residency program provides paraeducators with a pathway to achieve their dream of becoming a certified classroom teacher. Additionally, our high-flex spaces in Barnard Hall support flexible instruction both on campus and off campus for every educator. Most recently, we were informed that CCSU was going to serve as a model for the state for a high school pathway program into education, thereby giving high school students a leg up as they achieve their dream of becoming an educator. As Dr. Toro stated, our community room has already been host to the statewide Connecticut Certification Council, which was held here. Right now, the State Department of Education Talent Office is upstairs holding their retreat. We have a Future Educators Club, the Aspiring Educators, a vibrant group that seeks to really reach out into communities and help students across the state. And of course, our beautiful CCSU Literacy Center continues to be a hub for families and their children. The motto above the entrance to Barnard Hall is start with a dream. On the other side, it says end with a future or finish with a future. Indeed, this couldn't be more true. I'll take it one step further. Candidates who leave CCSU with an education degree at any level in the School of Education not only achieve their future, but they influence the future of others. Please help us celebrate today. We're so happy that you're here, and thank you for joining us.
And now I'd like to call up to the podium our Vice President of Operations, Sal Centurino.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome. We've been using a little magic this morning. Fingers have been crossed the whole time, right? This rain's just staying off, so let's make it through this here and I'll uncross the fingers. There's a golf tournament going down the road as well with our Central Athletic program, so they're in the rain net right now also. Again, it's really an honor to be here today to share with you the celebration as we look at Barnard Hall. This was a $22 million construction plan, and it's another amazing project that has dramatically improved the infrastructure at Central Connecticut State University. Henry Barnard Hall was originally constructed in 1953. These renovations and new addition have provided an additional 100,000 square feet of space and updated the original 79,000 square foot structure, including new HVAC systems, a complete window replacement, new sprinkler and fire alarm upgrades. There are also 24 new offices for faculty and staff, 3 new conference rooms, new labs, a community room, a skylit central gathering space that you see inside here, and this wonderful terrace that we're standing on today. Let me be clear, though. A project of this magnitude takes great collaboration from many people and organizations across the state of Connecticut. And I want to take a moment to take some of those people and recognize them for the great job they did in this vision that now has become a reality. Let me first start by thanking our governor. The money for this project is an amazing opportunity for us to enhance the campus community. along with our governor, Commissioner Gilman, and the members from the Department of Construction Services, and in particular, Peter Simmons, Jennifer Vignault, and Tony DiNapoli. They were here day in and day out. Tony really became part of the project, part of the fabric. Peter was in the building on a regular basis, and the work they did was tremendous. From Spiegel's architects, Alana Kohnfall and Bob Skolazdra, again, the look of the building to make it blend in and to marry to the rest of the campus was extremely important to us. And the outlook and the way that it came at the end is something that's amazing and something that we appreciate every single day. The CMR, which is the GC, KB Building Corporation, Kinta Van Horn, James Glassar, and Tony Mancini, a great job staying on time with the schedule. Quality work throughout the process was amazing and something that we appreciated on a regular basis. The CA from Nozzle Builders, Walter Lennar and Andrew Sharp, again, right, dotting the I's and crossing the T's, making sure what we asked for was what we were getting, collaborating with Anthony and his team to make sure that every single day that we were going to be satisfied. And trust me, there was someone over my shoulder every single day, asking questions and making sure, right, that the end result was going to be what she had envisioned. From VVH Engineers, Ilana Prosol, another great job. Again, the HVAC systems in there was extremely difficult. We had a lot of work to get done in there to change that building, and just imagine, we still have a few on campus, but non-conditioned spaces are now being transformed into conditioned spaces. A lot of work to be done with that, and we greatly appreciate the work of them. From our system office, Tara Chang and the CSCU team, and a special thanks, they might not be here today, but every single week, Keith Epstein and Gerald Cotter were part of the team, asking questions, supporting the work of the university, and we greatly appreciated each and everything that they did. And then from the central team, Jim Grupp and Hank Altman, Karen Aborio, Jennifer Jelowicki, Steve Amvoris, Lori James, Terry Ferrati, Neil Palmise, Joe Starzik, George Claffey, and Sean McNichol. That's only a small part of the team, and I'm going to just say this one last time. Nothing can get done in this state unless it's a team effort. And so we love the opportunity to collaborate and work with people and see success stories like we're looking at today. And then I need to just give a special thanks to the Provost, Kim Costellas and Dean Talty. And Kim, for those of you that don't know, this was kind of like her project when she was the dean in the school, right? And so every single day she'd be like, yeah, it's me. Yeah, it's me. Yeah, it's me. And it would be a question, and it would be a great question, and it was the passion that she had to make sure that this building was something that she could really appreciate. And then my sincere thanks and appreciation to the person over my shoulder. Her leadership and continued vision makes Central who we are today. The ideas that she brings together with our team internally become the reality for the people that I look at today. And I can't be more proud to be working for somebody that can do that, not only for the university, but for the state of Connecticut. In her mind and in ours, we're the flagship university, and we plan to remain that way. So again, thank you to everybody that was part of this. It's great appreciation for what you did, and we hope that after the ribbon cutting, you go inside and take a look around. Thank you.
And now it's time to cut a ribbon. So if the four of you would go up, and we'll get the scissors and everything in place. I'd also like to call up our state team, if they're here, Peter Simmons, Jennifer Vignault, and Tony DiNapoli, to join in this first group. All right, on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. And now we'll have a second opportunity for photos. Anyone from the architect team, our general contractor, and anyone else who would like to get in the photo, please join. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you all. That concludes the program.